Hey everyone, for today's video I'm going to be recording a Map of the Soul Tour merchandise unboxing. I got this back in April, but I ordered this in April, but I just now received it. I think I got it October 8th. I'm going to be discussing how I obtained this merchandise and what I would recommend for you guys to do, and if you have merchandise that you want to order from Weverse. I got it from the Weverse Korean site, so I don't have a Korean address. I did do this through like a Facebook group order, kind of like my past videos. I've done this, but on Twitter. The specific seller that I got this merchandise from, I would not recommend. At the end of this video, I will tell you guys why. So far, I've unboxed, I believe, just the bucket hat and the MOTS tour mini photo cards. I'll show you guys what they look like at the end, and I'll go over the photo cards at the end. Although I didn't like this lady who I did the pre-order with, she did package everything pretty well, and even that was like an issue, the packaging. We'll go over that when the time comes, but for now, just enjoy the unboxing because it's probably going to be the most enjoyable part of the video, and the rest is not going to be as enjoyable. So, as I was saying before, she did package up everything pretty well. All this stuff is relatively fine. There's corners of like the packaging that are bent, and that's kind of annoying, but for the most part, everything came intact, so I really can't complain. I'm sorry if you guys can hear my husband playing video games in the back. I told him to go to sleep, but he was like, no one's gonna hear it. You can hear everything. But anyway, I pre-ordered a bunch of picket fans. One was for my niece. You'll see the theme. Everything is V and J-Hope, and there's one Yoongi, so obviously that's for her. I did get the premium photo cards, and I received most of everything, but there is one thing missing. I think it's just one thing. Um, she shipped it separately because she said she couldn't fit everything in a box. You'll see her information here. Her name is Sharon Chow Chu. And then I left this note to let you guys know I'm gonna be talking about her later. But she does include a little bit of like gifts in her orders. That's nice of her, I guess. It's the nicest thing that she did throughout the whole experience because she honestly sucked. But I'm gonna save my opinions till the end, even though I've been saying it. So for the picket fans, unlike last or like previous picket fans, this one came with like a little keychain with the name of the people, and then it does have like the official big hit sticker. Here is V's picket fan, and his has his little V keychain. When I was examining his, I realized that he doesn't have a sticker. Well, neither of them have a sticker in that part like J-Hope's does in the Love Yourself tour. But then now that I'm like doing my voiceover, I think it's because the little like you see the little keychains that I showed you on the other ones. I think those go through the hole, so that's why they left the hole without a sticker. But these are the four that I got. I got the group one because like why wouldn't I? I'm not gonna get like every member because no one has the money to do that. I mean, people have the money, but I don't have the money to do that. So I got four because that's reasonable, and then I got the group one because it has everyone. And then I got my premium photos. Look how gorgeous this man is. He devastates me, honestly. Did you guys watch the one on E? I don't know how you guys are gonna pronounce it, but did you guys watch the concerts over the weekend? I did, and I I'm so tired. I had to do like homework on Sunday, and the Sunday concert was like at 3 a.m., but it was worth it. We kept falling asleep, and by we I mean my sister and my niece. We all kept falling asleep, but we had to be there for the boys. Plus, I paid for it, so why not? I realized I forgot to show you guys the back, so here's me showing you guys the back. There's the sticker so that you know that it is like the official premium photos, because people will try and sell like bootleg ones. Every time I say bootleg, people don't understand what that means, so it's knockoff ones. That is the back of the picket fans. Honestly, they look so gorgeous, and the whole like tour merch, even though the tour was like non-existent. At this point, I'm sure they're gonna just like move past it and go on to the next like tour merchandise stuff. So here are the photo cards. I honestly don't collect photo cards from tours because it's gonna be a lot of money invested. So I bought them just because I wanted a set, but I'm not gonna be like looking for a complete set. I'm happy with the ones I got. They're cute. That's all I have to say about it. I know there's like, it says like for him I have 6 out of 8, so like that means there's 8 photo cards that I could collect of Namjoon. Like I don't have that money, and they're all out of 8. I think I'll tell you in the video. Yep, 4 out of 8. Oh my god, look at Hobi. 7 out of 8. 6 out of 8. I love him. 3 out of 8. Aww. 5 out of 8. And then I like the group photo I got. It's cute. And that one is 4 out of 8. Yeah, so it's out of 8. And I'm not gonna buy 8 sets of like photo cards. Are they crazy? I'll show you guys what the bucket hat looks like at the end as well. I pretty much mutilated this bag. But I try to preserve all my like bags because some of the bags have the stickers on it, and I want to keep the bag so everyone knows like it's an authentic merchandise piece, like it's not knockoff. The hat is really nice, and that's me wearing it. I do have a big head, and it fit my head. Okay, now the nightmare. Let me pause before I continue. So this is just an example that I wanted to provide to you guys as like the things that she would say to make people feel better, I guess. But the problem is that no matter what you ask in her comments, she will not respond. She'll respond like to random people, but that was just so you guys know what I was dealing with. Side note, this is not the worst that she's posted, but there was a lot of posts that she would put like making excuses as to like things are missing. I'm working with like, I don't know, the forwarding company from Korea to find these like missing items, and then like 3 months later the items like turned up, but she still won't send it out to people until like a good month or two later. Okay, so this is where the story begins. On April 27th, I placed an order with her, and then in August 12th of 2020, we were sent emails about shipping from Korea to the US requesting international shipping payment. On the 21st, she posted that she did receive the merchandise and some of the Philo merchandise, and that she was going to work as fast as she can to get the merchandise to everyone who ordered. International shipping was about $19, which is about average, so I didn't mind that part. So on the 5th of September, Sharon posted that she would aim to send domestic shipping emails by the end of the next week, which would have been September 12th. I commented on the 13th on the 9/5/2020 post. I thought maybe that I got missed on the email. I know managing orders can get confusing because you have a lot of people that you're managing. So I thought, let me remind her about me. She never replied to my comment. Even though she didn't reply, I still didn't like message her or email her to give her more time in case she needed it. But I don't know. She just wouldn't communicate no matter what I did. The next day on 9/14, after I commented, she posted that she didn't have internet and that she was busy. Like I understand people get busy, but in the like internet goes in and out. That's normal. But why didn't she update people as it was happening instead of after the deadline that she made for herself? She never stuck to any of her deadlines. Not even like, I know that she didn't because people would always comment like, "Where's my stuff?" Um What annoyed me more about like not having internet posts is that the very next day she posted this. Like, how are you supposed to trust anyone to put in an order for you on a limited edition collectible that sells out quickly when the person can't even manage the current orders that they have? Also, how can you put in orders when you don't have internet? Like, do you think that everyone that is reading your posts are stupid? So about 2 weeks later, she finally updates saying that she has internet again and she can send out the domestic emails. She does comment about like she's gonna be paying for shipping for a go that she did. So nice of her, but I'm sure that she's gonna overcharge somehow to get the money back that she spent on shipping. But later on in the post, you see that she says that everyone should be receiving their emails this weekend or at the latest Monday, which would have been 9/28/2020. Surprise, she did not send that email on 9/28/2020. So I commented that day to ask if anyone had received the domestic shipping email in case I got missed or something. But no reply from anybody, kind of rude. When I woke up to go to work on the 29th, she did end up sending the domestic emails finally at like 2 a.m. What makes everything worse, in my opinion, is that she never stays on a schedule. The worst part about that is that she is setting the deadline herself. So, why set a deadline if you're not going to stick to it? So, my domestic shipping came out to $21.60 and I sent payment on 9/29 at 5:22 a.m. as soon as I woke up to go to work. At 5:30 or 5 like 27, I realized in my PayPal note that I put the wrong address, so I messaged her on Facebook and emailed her right away. I did both because I know she has a history of not replying. After emailing and messaging her with no reply, I decided to comment on the 9/29 post about the domestic shipping. You guys can see in the comments of the screenshots, I commented on 9:30. On October 1st, I finally got so frustrated that I messaged her again. I did message her kind of rudely and she only replied after I said like some pretty mean things. Um Even though I was appreciative for her reply, I didn't appreciate how rude she was in those replies. I think I was pretty polite after the initial message, even though I was still extremely frustrated. After some communication, I did feel comfortable that my order was going to get to me at the right address. So, as you guys saw in the last clip, I did try my hardest to reach out to her to make sure that my package got to the right place. And I told her if it gets sent to the wrong place, it's going to be on you from that point forward. So, on October 5th, I got an email saying that my items have been shipped. I was so excited. And then, guys, she sent it to the freaking wrong address. So then I messaged her as soon as I noticed it. I just hated the fact that she tried to blame it on me. Like, I reached out multiple times in many different forms in very public settings, and she still sent it to the wrong address. What annoyed me the most was her telling me that I had a week to send payment and I didn't need to rush. Like, exactly. I had a week to send payment so I can send it whenever the heck I wanted. So, after she made that remark, she did start talking about like the tracking email. So, I thought maybe she wanted to see the email. So, I screenshotted the email and I sent it to her along with the separate like tracking numbers. And this never replied. As you can see like on the side of the screenshot, she never even opened the messages. And what like every time I would check to see if she's seen my messages, at the top it tells you like how long ago they were active. And I screenshot these things today and it said that she was active 7 hours ago. So yeah, if I would have known how bad she was from the beginning, I would have never placed an order for her with her. So the reason I did end up putting in an order with her was because of her reviews. Some people have to have been lying because she really sucks. But you can see here, she does have reviews going back to like, I think 45 weeks, and they're not reliable. I mean, people are saying that she does good, she communicates well, but from her post on Facebook, it doesn't look that way. Like, people will comment, like, where's my stuff? I didn't receive an email, blah, blah, blah. You know, the same things I was commenting. And people were not getting replies. Like, she would selectively pick random, really random comments and reply to them. But most of the time, she didn't reply to anybody. If you guys need, like, a Go manager, that's what they're called, group order managers, GMOs, or GOMs. If you guys need someone, I would highly, highly, highly recommend Gcook AUXX. This is a girl on Twitter. It's at JIKOOKAUXX. She is awesome with communication, and you never have to worry about where your stuff is at. It all goes take a long time because it's multiple people that are handling your items. But the problem with Sharon was that she would not communicate effectively. She would communicate after the fact, after she was getting put under the burner for not communicating. The other girl on Twitter, the yeah, I think that's how you say it, Gcook Ox, she would communicate beforehand, and she has a whole spreadsheet that details where your order is in progress. Like, it tells you if it's been placed, it tells you if it's in her Korean address, if she's forwarding emails, or forwarding for EMS, if she's going to be sending out domestic emails, if she's going to be sending out international emails. Like, she tells you exactly which step she's at. There are certain things that she doesn't update, but if she's not updating it, she tells you why she's not updating. This girl, Sharon, she does not care. She doesn't update. She doesn't care whose money she has on her plate. She's gonna work on her time, which, okay, fine. But at least communicate a little bit. Tell us what you're doing. Tell us where our stuff is at. Because my order was about $230. After shipping, maybe like $250, $260. So it's not like $50 that I'm sending in your direction. $50 hurts too, but $250, like, I will be harassing you. And usually I don't even send emails. I don't do any of that. Like, I trust you enough to know what you're doing, especially with the reviews you have. I don't need to be chasing for my order. So yeah, that is pretty much my review on this lady, Sharon Chu, whatever her name is. Don't use her. Like I said, use GCookOx on Twitter. She's awesome. So yeah. So here's an overview of all the things I received. This is only one of the packages. The other package should arrive October 13th, and I'll probably just lump it with the next unboxings that I have. The only reason I was able to get these is because my neighbor is so nice. I literally sent it to my neighbor's address. Um, she's so nice. She kept an eye out for it. She received it on the 8th, and she had to go to like a dentist appointment, so she just left it on my front porch, and she sent me a picture saying, like, here it is. If my neighbor would have not been nice, or if I had sent it to like a random address, like in the middle of nowhere, I would have never gotten my merch, like, ever, because there was no way of tracking it afterwards. Like, yes, we had the tracking system, but she didn't do anything on her end to prevent UPS from sending it to the wrong address, as she said she would in the emails. But let me stop talking about Sharon. I should name her Karen, but seriously, I'm just glad everything arrived and everything looks so good. I did give the Yoongi picket fan that you see here to my niece, and she was obsessed with it. I think she had a good birthday. She got a lot of BTS, BT21 stuff. But that's pretty much it. Thank you guys for watching, and I'm sorry for ranting so much. Please stay tuned for the next couple of videos. There should be some DIYs, more unboxings coming your way. But I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.